Please welcome Pyne.
Everybody got me fired up now. When I was 8, my mother gave birth to my brother Wayne, who has autism. She soon had to quit her job at Verizon to care for him. Years later, 5 years later, she had my sister, which crippled us financially. We moved constantly. My high school friends would ask, "Where do you live?" I'd lie. I'd say, "Oh, I just live in a secluded cul-de-sac across town." In truth, I was actually in a homeless shelter in Roxbury, sharing 6 bathrooms with 60 people I didn't know. Once, I was jumped from behind and robbed for just 45 cents in my inhaler. We were... We were in and out of houses and shelters, and I was in and out of school. We found a place in Weymouth, but my mom was faced with a difficult decision. Either pay for rent or pay for Christmas. So she chose Christmas. And just days after New Year's, we were evicted and again homeless. I was miserable. All I had at the time was a pregnant girlfriend and a wallet full of cobwebs. I thought life would turn around once we found a house, but it didn't. The storage place sold all of our belongings. I lost everything. My sports trophies, my TV, my bed, even all my clothes. Gone. A week later, bless you, a week later, came a miscarriage of an unborn child, followed by a breakup. It was too much. I was committed to a psychiatric ward after I tried to kill myself. After 5 hours in a waiting room with only dinosaur coloring books, I was finally brought to room 5 for evaluation. We were interrupted by a man angrily yelling, "I better be discharged on Monday, or I'm shooting everybody." And he stopped and walked in and asked, "Where are you from?" I said, "Dorchester." And he said, "Me too." And we became instant friends. He had been shot 4 times and jailed for robbery. His favorite rapper was Waka Flocka. I replied, "Oh, so that must be why you're in here." As I looked around, I realized I didn't belong there. I was sad, but I wasn't crazy. When I was discharged, I thought things would change. When they didn't, I turned to painkillers to escape. I didn't graduate high school and have little work experience. I applied for jobs, but I never got hired, so I turned to hustling. Anything I could to make quick money. And even while hustling, I still wanted to prove to myself that I could take a career seriously. About a year ago, my friend was selling weed to a neighbor. His brother was there too, but he didn't smoke. So I asked him why, and he said, "Because I work at a bank." I asked, "How'd you get a job at a bank?" And he said, "Through this program called Year Up." He told me just enough to make me want to go there the very next day. I wish he told me to dress professionally, because I walked in wearing a hoodie and some sweatpants. I rushed like mad to get all the requirements in on time. I even got clean to pass the drug test, and I haven't popped a painkiller since I was accepted. being a college student for the first time. Then one day a classmate said, "I want to be a boss." Others snickered, but they shut up when she said, "No, really, I want to be a boss." I thought, wow, I want to be a boss too. My biggest driver is when we named our Ford GH Squared, which stands for go hard or go home. Now, when you've lived in over 18 different houses and shelters, trust me, there is no such thing as home. I had to go hard, because going home was not an option. I dug in and I focused, and I got what I wanted. A full-time job in State Street. I dress professionally, I have a much better vocabulary, and I gained the confidence I was lacking my entire life to try new things, like perform Shakespeare, or pitch great ideas to Def Jam, or to even intern at State Street, the largest corporate bank in the world. True story, until week 8, every time Vera mentioned State Street, I thought they were talking about the train station. I worked harder than ever before because I needed to. But most importantly, to make sure that my family will never be homeless again. Thank you.